And these were bigger ones on the bottom, weren't they? They were smaller ones because there's two of them. They don't need it to be as big. Okay, yes, I got overly excited for that screw. I wish you had to assemble... Sounds like there's an engine running. Is it the boat? No, boat wouldn't be running. I wish you had to... there is nothing in the drum brake. Do I have to put anything in there? Or like... If you want to learn how to assemble a drum brake, I highly recommend Car Mechanic Simulator. I might do a one-off of that. It's a fun little game. I'll go straight into my file. I'll just show you the ropes. Give you a quick 15-minute video. I think for the one-offs I'll make it 15. And then freaking mosquito scared me. And then you can gauge if you want to check that out yourself. If you like cars, you like putting shit together, then Car Mechanic Simulator is absolutely for you. You can go to auctions and you can buy... I am advertising the crap out of this. You'll see it when it comes out. It will come out. This is going to be one of the next videos I do on cars. He says as he is entirely unsure if that is a true statement or not, but we'll see. Alright. It's going to be smaller. I think this is too big. This is probably still going to be too big. Maybe next one. It's going to be one of the next few. I have a feeling it's going to be one of the next few. Getting really efficient looking through the toolbox. Okay, maybe not. I think I just missed it, but let's... Ah! Yes. So I think I just picked the one size too small. I thought it was a smaller screw, but it's not. I was wrong. I didn't record any of that. I don't know how much is gone. Bugger! So, I'm gonna go back and give you a super quick rundown. Back as far as I think I might be. So basically, I got the rear wheels, rear suspension all done. I pushed the car in the garage. Then I attached the handbrake with these 4 screws to have it at least not like roll uncontrollably in the garage. Then you have to screw in this little tiny screw with the smallest size screw. There's nothing else you have to do that I can remember. We got the car. We're underneath the car. That's great. I feel great about that. At least we didn't lose all that progress. Actually, I probably would have preferred that to get... I don't know. But then we attached the steering, stuck it in. I complained about the fact that it might have to take all of this stuff out before putting the engine in. And now I'm in the process of putting the engine in. That's it. That's all I did. Oh, and yeah, if it really matters, I attached the tail lights. And I complained about the fact that you can't switch the tail lights from the tail light locations are not interchangeable. And now I'm attempting to figure out which screws exactly will screw into this engine. Because you have to screw the screws into the engine. I don't know if there's holes I'm missing. Maybe. But yeah, you just do that. Like, you just go to the bottom and just do that. And look at that. See? I think that autocorrected, actually. That would be nice. Okay, well, it kind of did. I don't remember it. Yeah, so it doesn't autocorrect. Let's just... Now you gotta lift it. And I also talked about the fact that I would love to see... Ooh, I don't know what that sound was. I would love to see maybe like a mod. But I'd love to see them implement building the hoist, the engine hoist, in the game. I think that'd be really cool. Of course, not welding it, because welding in my summer car, I don't think that would really fit. Maybe it would, I don't know. But there's just not enough points I think that would be entirely necessary for that. But yeah, just screw the thing together, build the engine hoist before you build the engine. Just that extra little bit of depth, I think. Like, just take it out of a box. Because I guess the car was taken apart, engine and all, before, so you would have had to have used an engine hoist at some point, but I don't know, just put an old one in the backyard and make it broken, and just say it broke, say to buy a new one. I want to build an engine hoist. I really want to know. I think I stopped the recording. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just, at this point, I'll insert, or at some point, I'll insert a little voice clip of what I did off camera, just in case there's anything that you might miss, or I want to leave you guys in this process. Could you imagine if I didn't record any of this? I'm sure there's going to be episodes where it'll just be like adventures. I'm going to love those. They're going to be cool. I've got various things planned and what we're going to do, and first and foremost, not first and foremost, biggest of all, rather, is going to be the rally. I am still pumped for that. The engine will block out the sun. Just keep bringing her in. I think that needs to go higher. No, it can't. There's something weird about that suspension, though. Alright, prepare for another potentially glitchy moment. Do this with the most caution you've done anything with so far. And if you want to know which way is right, I guess you can see it. That's fine, but I don't know if you're listening to it. Make sure the exhaust manifold and the like where the alternator, the exhaust manifold, the side the carburetor's on, make sure that's all pointing towards the driver's compartment. So where the driver's seat is, that's fairly obvious. But the front of the car should be where the distributor is, the starter is, that kind of stuff. So if you're just listening, spark plugs are all front, all that stuff, just stick in the front. Oh, I love this part. I'm going to put royalty-free stock. I'm going to put stock music, epic stock music over this. This is the moment. This is the moment. It's going to be ridiculous if I don't actually put stock music. It won't because I didn't didn't look either. It's just because I was like, whatever, I'm not going to do that. But because I watch every second of these videos, even the stuff that like the sound bar is showing absolutely nothing. I'm gonna have to sit through like 3 hours of footage of recording. Sorry, should I call it footage? Footage is fine, right? Keep lowering it. I think you have to go to the very bottom, but I'm being super cautious. Make sure they line up the every single one of these engine mount points. I pointed with my finger, but that's ridiculous. Where these little mount points are, you can see where they are, and where they would connect with the engine. There's one in the back there, right? Oh, that is the worst view ever. I'm gonna have to move this back a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be glitchy, I think. We might be damaging the car here. It's the slightest little move backwards too, because I could see one screw wants to line up, but the others just don't. Let's just do that. Smoother moves with the mouse are what I'm gonna be going with now. I just thought of this. Yeah, so that's... Did I lower it enough? A little bit further. Let's just lower this shit even more. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. There should be a screw here. There's one over here, that was at least the last time I looked. Yeah, there's one here. Let's just no diddle-daddling. No lollygagging. Is streaming worth it? Like, long-term goals I'm talking here. Is streaming something that would be worth my time? Probably not. I've seen people on YouTube with like 20,000 subscribers. They're live streaming. They got 2 people watching, like 3 people watching, and I'm one of those people, you know. So I don't think it's actually worth it. There's specific people that can do it and get popular enough doing it. Maybe I'm jumping the gun too quick. Just lower it a bit more. Okay, that should be perfectly lined up, realistically. My huge, I think this is going to be almost 2.5, at least 3 hour recording session. Like, Christ, I keep looking out the window and blinding myself. Now it's so dark here. Sorry this is dark. I just noticed that it's dark for you guys. I'm sorry. Let me get the light. Maybe it's just been progressively coming and I just haven't noticed. That's probably most likely. I thought I put it up on the table there. Oh, phone. I decided to sleep. Hopefully it'll be daytime by the time. No. Consistently no. Dedicatedly no. Say it ain't so whoa. Ha! Okay. But I'm just gonna enter from the top. So yeah, you can have the half shafts on. I never changed that off camera. Half shafts can stay on, you just attach that crap and you're gold. You're golden, you're ready to rock. I don't know. This to fall through the plane. I can't wait to cycle through the dump with my Vespa scooter thing, with my Yone. It's called a Yone, I think. I'm not going over there. It's too dark. Venture over there and see what parts have fallen through the planet Earth. So I'm thinking about taking my own screenshots, making my own thumbnails, and editing them so I'll probably edit the video, insert a little explanation. into all of them. Do you know what... Can anyone tell me what the implications are of editing a video after you've uploaded it?